Welcome to ClickMyProject.com.
This is our project title, Real-Time Big Data Analytical Architecture for Remote Sensing Application. This is our project abstract. In this paper, we propose real-time big data analytical architecture for remote sensing satellite application. The proposed architecture comprises three main units such as remote sensing data acquisition unit, data processing unit, data analysis decision unit. First, remote sensing big data acquisition unit acquires data from the satellite and send this data to the base station where initial processing takes place. Second, data processing unit plays a vital role in architecture for efficient processing of real-time big data by providing filtration, load balancing and parallel processing. Third, data analysis decision unit is the upper layer unit of the proposed architecture, which is responsible for compilation, storage of the results and generation of decision based on the results received from decision data processing unit. The proposed architecture has the capability of dividing load balancing and parallel processing of only useful data. Thus, it results in efficiently analyzing remote sensing big data using Earth observatory system. Furthermore, the proposed architecture has the compatibility of storing incoming raw data to perform offline analysis on largely stored dump when required. Finally, a detailed analysis of remotely sensed Earth observatory big data for land and sea area are providing using Addons. In addition, various algorithms are proposed for each level of 3 RSDU, TPU and DATU to detect land as well as sea area to elaborate the working of the architecture. And this is the data flow diagram of the project. And first start the program and load the dataset. The datasets related to our system. The dataset may be the land dataset or sea dataset, which contains the numerical data. And next model is the pre-processing data. The pre-processing model will deleted the error data or null data in the record in the database, and in the storage decision, if it is offline data is occurred in the database, and it will be stored in the offline database, and the online database will be send it to the filtration model, and the filtration will be deleted the unnecessary data, unusual data will be occurred. If it is occurred in the database, it will be stored in the unnecessary data, and it will be deleted from the database, and then send it to the remaining data to the load balancing. The load balancing will be sent to the and split the database into the records into the multiple machines to processing the data. After splitting the load balancing process, then the pre-processing data will be conclude the record is determine the which class is come under the which class being and after completing the pre-processing, and it will be stored in the pre-processing data server, and it will be the pre-processing server is completed, and it will be sent to the analysis and decision. Here we will take the decision to store the results as which data will be which class, and which data will be the remote sensing data, and store it is in the result database. Let's start our terminal. Click on the home.java and right click on it and run file, run file. The home screen is running now, and it will display on the screen, and click here to enter. select dataset. The dataset may be in the land or C dataset, inside the land dataset, and open it. So that will be selected, and selected dataset will be loaded into the database. The dataset loaded successfully. The dataset will be loaded in the databases, and show the loaded database. The database will be loaded into the database. Dataset will be loaded in the database, and pre-process the data. Click here to pre-process. The pre-processing will be completed, and click OK, and view the data. Here is the pre-processed data. Will be deleted the null values or any symbols or irrelevant values which is appeared in the database. It will be deleted in the pre-processing module, and click next to filtration the data. Will be filtered. Here discards the unnecessary data. There is unnecessary useful data or offline data will be deleted here, and click OK, and then show. This is the filter the data. After filtration, it will be shown in the like this, and click here to next. And now we put the data into the multiple machines or for balancing the data, for load balancing. Load balancing completed, and show the allocated machines. Here the 4 machines are allocated for the multiple data are split into the multiple machines, and click to the next, and pre-processing server will be pre-processing the data. Pre-processing is completed, and show the pre-processing data. Now we get this. Finally, we get this data, and click next to analysis and decision. Click the analysis and decision. What are the results will be found, and will be tested the three classes will be covered, the covered area, and the car data sets are covered areas, and they will display on the screen, and predict the result. Now to predict the result and find the result, click to find the result. We will be find it completely, and click here to show the graph. Now the remote sensor applications are completed. The tree dataset and the car dataset and class shadow or some dataset are shown in the here, and the coverage area will be shown here, and close the program, and thanks to listeners.